guys, we're here at home. I'm doing our Zilch video. Josh thinks it's really weird, but oh well, I'm forcing him.
She's forcing me. It's all right.
You have to speak up though. Okay, so Josh is going to explain the Zilch.
Yes, so hopefully you all have the score sheet, this thing, all right?
It's in the email.
It should be in the email.
It'll be
or
attached
text.
to the email.
So anyway, what you need is 6 dice, 6 of these guys, and we'll keep score during this whole thing tomorrow night, Friday night. So the way it works is you roll the dice, and the score sheet right here tells you what's worth what. So if you roll a 5 all by itself, it's only worth 50 points. If you roll a 1 by itself, it's worth 100, and then so on down there. So in order to start playing and actually keeping score, and so you can start accumulating a score, you have to earn a minimum of 500 points in one hand, okay? So to demonstrate...
Oh, sorry.
So you'd roll it. So here, I've got a 1 and a 5, and I have 2 3s and a 4 and a 6. So the deal is, since the 1 and the 5 are the only ones that get me any points, I'm just going to keep the 1, because that gives me 100 points. Even though 5 gives me 50 points, I'm going to re-roll it with all the other dice, because the other ones don't give me any points anyway. And the more dice you roll at a time, the better chance you have of making one of the combinations on there, like 3 1s or 3 of a kind or something like that, okay? So I'm going to keep my 1, so right now I'm going to have 100 points. So I roll again. And I got a 1, 2 5s, a 4, and a 3. So right now, if I add all these up, I only have 300 points. So
Let's talk about the first round.
Yeah, so then I'm just going to keep the 1 again. So I still have 200 points. Even though I have 2 nice little 5s here, I'm going to re-roll them with the other ones that didn't give me any points. Because I want as many dice. This is my personal strategy. You can do your own. But I like to roll as many as possible. And then on this roll, I got a 1, two 2s, and a 4. So I got to keep the 1. So now I'm up to 300 points total for my roll for my hand here. Oof, that was close. I got a 5. So I got to keep that. And that's the only thing I got to be a score. So as long as you keep scoring, you can keep rolling. All right. If you don't score anything on a roll, that's called a zilch, because you didn't get any points and your turn is over. Okay. And all the points that you may have accumulated in that round are lost. Okay? So I have 2 dice left, and I have 350 points. I need another 150 even just to start keeping score. And I got a 5, so I'm still in the game. All right, here we go. So now I still only have 400 points, so I got to keep going. I got a 1. So I have exactly 500 points.
500 gets you on the board. If you don't get 500 the first round, then you have to keep
Then you
going.
just pass it off, and then the next time around you hope you get 500 so you can start scoring. But the cool thing is because I scored with all 6 dice, if you score with all 6 dice, like I have 4 1s and 2 5s, you can start all over and keep rolling.
And you add on
and keep adding on. But whatever you add on, if you zilch, you lose everything that you've accumulated for that round.
So you risk that. And the objective is?
To get 10,000 points. First person to 10,000 wins. So this one, I got 4 3s. Boom, 4 3s. And 4 of a kind.
Awesome.
That's finished. 4 of a kind is 2,000 points. So that means I still have a 2 and a 6 that didn't score anything. But you know what? I'm going to keep the 2,500 points that I scored in this round of rolling and pass it off to Tia.
2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you add the 2,500 to the 500?
No, your 500 is just your base. That's what I scored this round. No, and you got 4 of a kind. It's 2,000.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and then the 500 that I rolled to get all 6 of my dice.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Together, yeah.
Okay.
Don't listen to Tita. So now it's Tita's turn.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll. And I have 1, 2 5s.
Well, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was so close.
Yeah, so close. So I'm going to save 1 5 just to keep playing. And all right, I'm going to roll. And I have 2 1s. And I think I'm going to save both of them. And so now I'm going to take the 3 others and hope for I zilched.
She zilched.
So
She got a 2, a 3, and a 6.
Yep.
No
So,
scores, so she has to pass it off. She didn't even get 500 points, so she doesn't even get to keep
so I'm not even on the
score
board.
at all. She doesn't even get to keep that 250 points. Okay. All right. So then I would roll on my turn, and I got 3 threes, and 3 threes is 300 points, and a 5. So that's 50 points. So total that's 350 points, and I'm just going to stay there because I'm winning.
Yeah, because I'm.
So now you add it up, and I have 2,850 points, and Tita has 0. So at this point in the game, technically she could challenge me. If you look under here, there's a place on here where point number 3, you can be challenged before you reach 5,000 points and after you reach that 5,000 points. And the way that works is if Tita says, I'm going to challenge you, she has to say before she starts rolling, right? And then when she rolls, whatever score she gets, she keeps that score, and then that same score is subtracted from my score.
So wait, can I challenge you even though I have 0 points?
Yeah, you just be in the negative.
Oh, okay. So I'm challenging you.
Okay.
Boom. All right, ready? Okay. I have 2 ones. So remember, I still have to get up to 500.
And if she challenges me and she fails, meaning she zilches, then that means 500 is subtracted from her score and 500 is added to my score.
All right, one. So I have 300 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I did get a 5, but I'm going to put it back so I have more chances here. So I have 3 that I'm rolling. And awesome, I got 500. Oh, I got 550.
550.
Cool,
And
so I can keep rolling.
That's right, she just scored with all 6 of her dice, just like I did the first round, so that means she can keep going. So it's bad news for me if she wants to keep going.
Yeah, so I'm 550.
550. Are you kidding me? So she just got 3 6s.
3 6s.
Which is 600 points, and then 2 5s, which is another 100 points. So that's 700 points just in this, plus her 550, so that's 1,250.
So I'm going to keep that because then I get to deduct that from Josh's points.
Yep. And now she's on the board with 1,250. And I have to subtract. Right now, 6. So now I'm down to 1,600.
Okay.
So that's how it goes.
Why don't we roll one more time,
Yeah, one more time.
I think they get it.
Yeah.
And we'll play on Friday night. We'll just coach everybody through it, their turns.
Yeah, so on this one I got a 1. That's the only thing I got. So I'll reroll all the rest of them. And then I got a 5. Woo! Okay, still going 150.
All right.
Oh, I'm rocking here. And another 5, 200.
Cool.
And I zilched. So I got nothing. That round I lost the 200 points that I was scoring, but I still have my 1,600. All good.
All right, here we go. 1, nothing. Just 100.
Yeah. So she got a 1, a 5, 2 4s, and 3 and a 6. So she's just going to keep the 1. So again, so that one, if she gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in sequence there, that's 4,000 points. But it's not, because she didn't get it.
All right, 1.
Yeah, she only got a 1 that she wants to keep that round.
And
Another 1.
1. And so then I have these 3 left.
And she's zilch.
And I've zilch, so.
That's
all right.
it.
So I didn't get anything.
Yep, nothing.
All right, that's how you play. And sorry we bored you with this video, but you guys asked to see how it was played. Okay, I'm gonna just look at the email and I'll have all the details for Friday.
Yeah.
See
And if
you
for some reason we
then.
forgot to send you the sheet, let us know.
Oh, it'll be in the email.
Oh, no, you're going to send. Oh, okay, never mind. Look for it in the email.
Bye.
Bye. See you Friday.